Welcome back to Farming Sim with the Rude Man. And hey, it's a new year, and I got a new haircut. So let's do some farming. What else can we do? Adjust my seat here. So I got my shoulders back. All right, we're back on. I don't think I changed that. We're on a different map. I'm back on Eureka. I need to change that. Hang on. Let me jump over to the other PC and change that. All right, hang on. All right, any day now. Just a sec. I'll get her. I'll get her done. Oh, I hope YouTube doesn't screw around with me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. It did. Didn't it did fine. It did fine. But hang on. I need to all right. Try this again. Yeah, it's gonna. Doggone it. Hey, Tim. I'll be right with you guys. Hey, Anthony. Hang on. I forgot to change the map. That's what I get. I waited till the last minute. I was going to say just take me a second, but I'd be lying. It took me 3. I don't know. Hi, Scorp. Lori. Hello. Got it. Okay. Connect. Yeah, I'm on the wrong map. Hang on just a sec. I'll fix it. We'll just change that to Eureka. If I can spell Eureka right. I don't think I spelled it right. But you know what? I don't really care. All right, that should have changed it. Okay, let's get back over here. Right, where was I? Lori, hello. Lori's here. Andy's here. Tony's here. Tim's here. Scorpion's here. Okay, let me start over. Hey, it's a new year, and I got a new haircut. Woohoo! All right, there. Got that out of the way. Let's do some farming. We're back on Eureka. And you may... Oh, shoot. I've got my blue blockers on because I've been spending way too much time on the computer during the holidays. It's affecting my sleep. I'm soaking up too much. You got to remember, I've got a monitor here, I've got a monitor there, and I've got a monitor over there, and I got one up above me. And all that crap is coming in on me all day long. So I've been trying to avoid headaches and things like that. So I've got my blue blockers on. These Best Buy on Amazon, it's about $18 for these. Now mine are magnified because I need cheaters. So these are magnified, I think 150 or 125. I can't remember. They're pretty weak magnification, but I need a little bit of magnification to see the monitor and be able to read the chat and everything like that. Happy New Year. $18 for these. They're blue blockers. They're 99% block all that crap out. 99%. The only thing you have to put up is the color. You have to put up with the color because as I'm playing with these glasses on, green isn't green. Green is kind of a bluish. I don't know. I can't explain it. The colors aren't right. Like the sky is kind of yellowish. So it does mess your gaming up. But after about 5 minutes, you don't even think about it. So while I was off yesterday, I went ahead and mowed all the grass around my fields that I own. So I've got all this grass to pick up. So I'm going to do that first, I think. And then we'll check to see where we're at. Yeah, actually, the green is actually greener with these things than it is. And the yellow is yellower. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they brighten the colors up. I was thinking they changed the colors. But I think they might brighten them up. Now, that being said, the gray of the tarmac is a little yellowish. So that's the same. But the other colors seem to be brighter. Interesting. Right, I'm looking for the quicker picker-upper, and then I'll get back to the chat here. There we go. I got to get used to this map. I haven't played it for a while. Well, the last time I live streamed it was the last time I played it. Can I make silage? I don't know. I don't know what else to make with it, Tim. So probably I have nothing else to make with it, so I might. I did get a haircut, and I did trim my beard, but only slightly. Because it's still winter, it's still cold and wet, I didn't trim it as short as I normally like to wear it because of the winter. Now, does it really matter? Not in the slightest, because I don't go outside. I never go outside. I don't like outside. I could live in a cave really easy. So it doesn't really matter whether I have a full beard or a trimmed beard. Not at all. If I shaved it off, it would. It's been years and years and years since I've shaved. But I remember the last time I did, my face was cold. I do remember that. Alrighty. I'm going to start over here on this field. So let's put this down. Drop the pickup. Start the machine up. And here we go. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-la. So, everybody have a good New Year. Lori has some splaining to do. I went on Discord. All right. Cheers, Scorp. I went on Discord, and Lori put up a message after I said Happy New Year. Lori put up a message that was strangely incoherent. And Andy picked up on it right away. He said, Lori, have you been drinking? So, anyway, Lori, what do you got to say for yourself, girl? And I put up on Discord, I wasn't going to do anything, but here's what I did. I got to thinking, I was watching a live stream that was going, and it's a live stream that I watch almost every week, called the Y-Files. It's the Y-Files put up a program, and then they live stream afterwards. Not always, but most of the time. They'll do a live stream and talk about, whatever they need to talk about after they put up a premiere. They do a weekly premiere of a video. So I was watching this, and they were waiting I think they're doing this from Nevada is where they're live streaming from. And they're New York boys, so they were waiting for the ball to drop to declare New Year's. So, and I got to thinking, that's pretty common. The whole time that I've been alive, we always watched the ball drop in New York. That was it. That was New Year's. And it made me think about that. It made me think, then why in the hell on the West Coast do I have to stay up to midnight? I shouldn't have to. As far as everybody in the world is concerned, when New York drops the ball, America has just hit a new year. So I decided I've been doing it all wrong all these years. At, let's see, I'm 3 hours. So at 9 o'clock, I should be able to say, hey, Happy New Year, and get to bed on time. So what I did was I wasn't going to drink anything. We were going to have sparkling cider because we bought a bunch of it. But the kids were already passed out. So Carol was already in bed. So I grabbed my Fireball, whom of which my daughter, one of them, I'm pretty sure which one, has been drinking. When she comes over, she'll come over and head for my office and steal my candy and then steal my booze. So I only had about 2 shots left in that particular bottle. Now, this is a bottle of Fireball that was replaced by said daughter about maybe 2 years ago because she drank a bottle of my Fireball. And I said, dang it, you need to replace that. So she said, oh, that's fair. So here's the deal. I had a bottle that was in glass about this big. She bought me a bottle about that big in plastic to replace it. Consequently, I had about 2 shots left, and I haven't drank any of that bottle. So I downed both shots, both at midnight Eastern time. And then I headed for bed, and I almost didn't make it. I got to bed and slept like a baby. It's almost like drinking a shot of NyQuil, because that always makes me pass out too. Anyway, I didn't even know it changed my lingo to yeet. You want me to tell you something, Lori? I saw you type that in, and it looked perfectly fine. When I came back in yesterday and looked at it, I didn't look at your post. I looked at Andy's, and it said that, Lori, have you been drinking? And I thought, why would he say that? Because I watched her type it in, and I didn't say anything about that. And I went and looked, and it was different. It was yeet and something else. There were 2 words. Happy Mew year or something like that. MEW. And year was changed to yeet. But I know I was on Discord, and I typed in Happy New Year, and I was doing something in the background and diddly farting around, and I saw you post, and I swear to God, it was perfectly fine. I almost responded to it and said, yeah, you too. But I didn't, because I'd already just posted, Happy New Year, so I figured that was good enough for me. But I swear there was nothing wrong with it. So how did it get changed? Unless Discord did it somehow. Anyway, there's a mystery for you. For those that like mysteries. Need a locking liquor cabinet. I know. I'm supposed to get one. Somebody was dinking around at a garage sale, and somebody was giving away a gun safe. And so I was thinking about picking that up and putting my booze in it along with my pistols. Did I get any good Christmas presents? I only got one. We don't. My kids are strapped for money this time of year. They struggle with living now. With that being said, I have to admit that if I was in charge of their budgets, they would have more money. They seem to waste money. All three of my kids. Well, Jeff doesn't. Jeff's pretty good about saving money. But the two girls, they don't know how to spend money, and neither does my oldest husband. He's as bad as she is. So they don't spend money wisely. Consequently, they don't have any. And so we said no. We'll just get stuff for the youngins. So I didn't get anything. My daughter got me, because I've been having some pain in my hands. She got me some CBD, whatever that is. It's a skin balm. Told me to rub that in my hands, and it should help with the pain a little bit. Now, I have to admit, it's not that painful. I don't have any aching pain like arthritis, but it may be starting. But I do spend almost all day on one of these. So I think that I'm just getting old and tired, and I can't do that much anymore. I can tell you, Scorpio and I were playing Red Dead one day, and we only played for about an hour and a half or something like that. And he told me he had to stop playing, and I said, why? And he said, my hands are killing me from the control. I said, are you kidding? I do this all day long. I put about 6 to 8 hours on one of these, and I've never had my hands hurt until recently. But it may be something else. So anyway, that's what I got. That's all I got. But then you can't buy for me anyway. If I want something, I either already have it or I'll go buy it, period. So I'm hard to buy for. My wife is too. I mean, we've been married almost 44 or 45 years, and there's only so much jewelry over the years you can buy. There's no way I'd ever be able to buy what she really likes, which is clothes. For one thing, I have no idea what she wears size-wise. I have no idea what colors to get. I wouldn't know what style. And neither does she. She just loves shopping. So she'll go clothing shopping, and she'll buy something, and she'll take it back. She'll buy 4 or 5 things. Try them on when she gets home. I think she just likes trying clothes on. And end up taking almost all of it back, if not all of it back. That's how she shops for clothing. So how am I going to shop for her? As far as jewelry and stuff like that, there's only so much you can buy. Do you know how much jewelry she's got from 45 years of marriage? Well, it hasn't been 45 years yet. We're working on it, but we didn't meet till she was 30. So had we have met like out of high school, we'd had 50 years in by now. But so I don't buy jewelry anymore because, again, she's got so much jewelry. Where's she ever going to wear it? We don't go anywhere anymore. Okay, could have been you, Lori. The devil's here. Run for the hills. Make anything lockable with the gadgets on Amazon. Your beer fridge. Who's going to get in your beer fridge? Your cats? Have you got roving beer thieves in your house? You've never said, Andy, do you have anybody else living with you? Like kids or crazy uncles or cousins? Ex-wives that show up once in a while and demand your beer? Give me your beer, nobody gets hurt. Oh, I gotta apologize for this. You might see me licking my lips. They're just cracking left and right. Wintertime. You gotta put some lipstick on. Root beer. I had root beer and watermelon, I think. Here's the... Yeah, this one's watermelon. So, I think I got the root beer. I can't tell. Neither one of them tastes really like they're supposed to. Alrighty. the wife? I don't think so. Andy said she only goes drinking with the ladies. With her friends. JJ's in the house. Okay, I got to figure out what the hell's going on over here on my stream. Well, for one thing, they've got it running at 300. Jeez. Let's put it up to at least 720. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back over here. Tim, cheers. Tim's getting into it. JJ. Yeah, JJ, these are 99% UV ray blockage. So I've been staring at monitors too much. My eyes are going out. I noticed yesterday after a long day on the PCs, I was trying to get caught up on recording and editing and all that. And as I said before, I've got 4 monitors sitting here staring at me. One of them's 55 inch above me, one up above. That's a lot of UV rays pointed my way. And I do sit probably within a foot and a half of the monitors that are around me. That's a lot of UV rays, and my eyes have been watering a lot lately, and I haven't been able to sleep as well. So I decided that's what I bought these for. And it especially helps with the chat. I can see the chat better. Because the chat is right under that shiny light. If you see that light that's in the glasses? That's shining right in my face. And that's where the chat is. So you wonder why I misread the chat all the time. It's because that bright light's just blinding me. So, plus I need magnifiers. These, as I said, these are magnified just slightly. I don't need too much. If I'm reading, I need a stronger one. Now, you don't have to get them magnified. I got these at Amazon for about $18. But they claim to be blocking 99%. Now, I don't believe everything I read on the internet, as I'm probably the only one in America that doesn't believe that everything on the internet isn't true. So I studied these things. I went to to a forum, and there was a guy on one of the forums that I was on that said that he had them tested because he was a little skeptical, especially for $18. And he was skeptical, so he knew a guy that had some kind of a lab that can test that kind of thing. And they had them tested, and he said they were right. It blocked about 98%, 98 or 99% of the UV rays. So hey, for $18, you can't get any better than that. All right, I think that's it. Or do I own? I think that's all the fields I own. I'll double check. 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, I think that's it. So I got everything I'm going to get, I think. Alrighty. Back's hurting today. Bent says, hi, Ant. Happy New Year. The ants have their own New Year? What? Hey, everybody. Ants have their own New Year. Okay. Bent, I'm just teasing. I know it's a typo. Bent comes in and says, and Happy New Year. So there you go. Happy New Year to you too, Bent. Good to see you. I have to be careful because some people that don't know me might think I am a rude man. I was just teasing Bent because I knew what he meant. All right, here we go. I'm going to put this in here for now. Tim wants me to make silage, but I don't remember this map, so I don't know where the silage, if I have even a machine that makes silage. So I'll have to get it out of storage as soon as I find out what kind of production I have. I've got equipment everywhere, and this map has so much storage that I really need to start using it, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to park it right here. Maybe the ants have a different fiscal new year. Maybe. Yeah, I was just kidding, Ben. All right, so, well, you know, that still does happen to me because I'm the rude man. There was a guy that came in last week, and I told Carol, I said, I just wonder what he thought, because the guy came in and he said, hi, I'm just passing through, wanted to say hello. And I said, okay, well, thanks for, saying hello. That was gracious of you. And hope you have a good day. And, I said a couple other things. I don't remember what, word for word. And he said, okay, I'm out. And I said, okay, goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. And a few minutes went by, and the guy came back in and said, never mind, I can stay. And then he said something kind of unusual. He says, you're kind of nice. And it's an odd thing to say. And I got to thinking about it, and I told Carol, I said, I wonder he was thinking because my moniker is the rude man, if he thought I was rude. And so he watched for a few minutes and decided that I wasn't that rude. What else could it be? I don't know. I got to check my fields real quick here, see what's going on. Okay, corn is growing. I'm going to turn my... let me get this on. Running multipliers only 4. Oh, I know why. Because I have a mod in here. Okay. It was the new map I'm playing. I took all the mods out of, but I can hit my speed mod here. Okay, that one's growing. That's potatoes, corn, sugar beets. All right, I must be looking at having crops for the pig food here, because all 3 of these are all I need for pig food. And that's my money maker right at the moment. We got soybeans over here. I can make oil. And I think that's all the fields I own, I believe. I think so. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, and 7. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. All right. Now, what was I going to do? Tim wanted me to do something. Let me see if I've got a silage maker. At the biogas plant, there's a silage maker. I guess. It takes whatever that is. Scorp, what is that? Right there. Looks like a battery. It takes a battery. What the hell is that? What is that? And methane. And digestate. I don't like that. I'm going to have to put in my own. There's an oil mill. Okay, so there isn't anything on this map. I need to put in something myself, and I don't. Let's see where I should put it. And there is plenty of room. Thanks, Dennis. Dennis likes glasses. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Flight mode. That's what I should do. Okay, there's plenty of room to put production. I think I was putting it over here because I put in the pig maker. So I can put a silage silo over in this corner over here. So let's do that. Maybe a corn dryer. Those are the things I seem to enjoy. So production. Let's just go to the end here. Work our way backwards. Seed, potatoes, pig food, cookies, modern sugar factory, meat production, manure, lime. Put the lime in the coconut. Get it. There's one. Hay and silage factory right there. Let's do that one. Because it's small, I remember that. It's very small and compact. So we can put it right there, actually. There we go. Works for me. What did it say? Something was restricted? Shop area is restricted. Why is it restricted here but not here? What's on the other side here? Shop area overlaps with another object. That is strange that it will let me put it here. Okay, well, I've got this one in the middle here. What's on the end? All right, let's put it right about here. That way I can still kind of drive around it. All right, there we go. Let's grab some then. Let's get out of here. That's weird. I don't know what's going on with that, but let's grab a truck. Where's my truck? There's my truck. No, that's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Scorp. Or I gotta find my other trailer. I gotta figure out where to store this stuff because I got equipment every damn where. There. That's the trailer I want. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Okay. This is dirty. Let's clean her up. Electric charge? Maybe. I don't know. And Dennis says he's doing good and he likes my videos. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I thank you and Leslie thanks you. Right, let's go see if we can find the regular trailer. It might be over at the delivery point, so we'll go over that way. As far as farms go, I'm talking about the farm proper. You know, the farmhouse, farm buildings, that kind of thing. This map has the biggest farm as far as area, and it's all flat and well paved and decorated with lots of trees. Don't you just love lots of trees? I love to watch this thing because this thing must have some powerful jacks. Because when you try to hook up to it, it picks the whole truck up. Watch. Look at that. That's just hilarious. That's, as Addie would say, that's hilarious. Hey, the kids are back in school today. And I told Carol, I said, I've been waiting. It's 1:35 in the afternoon. I'm waiting. I just told her before the live stream, okay, hopefully nothing happens while I'm live streaming. And she says, "What? You keep saying you're waiting. What the hell are you waiting for?" I said, the kids are back in school. I'm waiting to get a call from the school for us to go pick up Addie because she's been kicked out again. So I've been preaching to Addie for 2 weeks now on how she's breaking my heart, that I don't have that many years left, and I get less and less the longer she's with us. She's wearing me out. I told her, I said, your whole life, have you ever wondered why I've been the best for you of all your family? I always back you up, stick up for you. I give you most everything you want. I only ask one thing. I want you to be a decent human being, and I want you to go to school and have a good childhood while I'm still alive and able to provide you with one as best I can. Now, one of the things you have to remember is Addie's not my responsibility. I'm not her legal guardian. I'm just her grandpa. And so consequently, we don't have her 100% of the time. We have her maybe 90% of the time. But it's so easy for her to say, I want to go to the park. Have you done your schoolwork? Have you done this? Have you done that? No. I want to go to the park. I want to meet somebody, or I want to be with my friends, or whatever. We really can't say anything, because the first thing, if we say, no, we don't want you to, you haven't done your schoolwork yet, she calls her mom. And her mom says, sure, go ahead. Well, her mom's her legal guardian. What can I do? And so I'm looking for something, and I don't know what. Grass. Anyway, that's probably too much information, but it's frustrating for us. So I've been sitting here all day waiting for a phone call that I'm hopefully not going to get, because I like I said, I preached at her for a whole weekend of how the only thing you could, what do you want for Christmas, Grandpa? I only want one thing. I want you to be several things. I want you to be happy. I want you to grow up to be a decent human being that people want to be around. I want you to finish school so that you can have a good life when I'm gone. That's all I'm asking for. And you're not playing the game. You're just so much trouble that I'm just getting so disappointed, and I don't know what to do. And I'm getting to the point where I want to give up. Anyway, that's my sad life. Let's get on with farming. I need to get my mower up here and mow this grass. Man, my house. Oh, I still got Christmas stuff up. All right, I'm going to come through this side because I want to make sure I got plenty of room to work around from the production I'm putting in, and it looks like I do. What I tried to do was line up these things together. So look, see, I can go straight in here, kind of straight, a little bit, in the general direction. All right, we're going to put this in, and then we're going to go in and see what we need to do. What do we need to do? Make it run. Pig food, silage, hay, silage. Okay, we can do grass silage. We can do also chaff silage. So, and that's all we need. So we can work that. Let's activate it and get it started. Sweet. That's not a silage maker. That's a silage taker. What? What are you saying? What? Silage factory, it says, and it says I can activate it and make silage out of grass. What are you talking about? I'm confused. It's making silage right there. You got me confused, Scorpion. Andy says it's a map he's on. Your kids don't go back till next week? Really? Yeah. Thanks, Scorp. Maybe she'll turn around. I don't know. She has the worst friend she could ever have in school. There's a girl, and she doesn't even go to school anymore. She quit school. There's a girl that she hangs with, and she says it's her best friend and her only friend. And I said, do you ever wonder why this only friend you have has no other friends? That is the most hated kid in school. She's not good. She's not a good friend. She's not a good person. Every other parent forbids their child to be with this other kid. And this is supposedly her only friend. You need to make better friends. She won't listen to me, though. Anymore. Because she has friends now. She doesn't need me. Andy said the kids in England don't go back till next week. Old chat post, move along. Nothing to see here. What? You're talking about me picking the wrong factory. I got you. Because you were wrong. I had the right one. Oh. I need to put this back with the other trailer so I know where all my equipment's at. So, Eureka, Andy, do you know if... Oh, shoot. Did I leave myself room? Do you know if there's a corn dryer on Eureka? And did I spell Eureka right? I don't know if I did or not. Well, that's tight, but I got it. I ain't got it. All right, so I got $600,000, a few fields. Did I even buy? Why am I still flying? Oh shoot. Where's my mower? There it is. I'm gonna go over to my house and do some lawn. Yeah, I know. It's hard though because I'm finding that the older I get, the less patience I have, and I know that's why my blood pressure's up. I didn't have blood pressure problem until these kids start acting up on me. And oh no! Don't do that. What did I do? Get back in the game. I'm trying to do the GPS. Turn it off. There we go. I can't handle the stress anymore. It's just getting to me. I'm having chest pains more often. My blood pressure's up. I get ringing in my ears. My pulse rate is up. At least I can tell that because I got my fancy... I can't show you. I got my fancy watch on. Where's it at? I can't see it. There it is. Anyway, that tells me all that stuff. Tells me my heart rate, which is right now... How come I can't see it? I can't see it, but the glasses are too dark. Well, it says it's 46 degrees out. Oh, yeah. My heart rate's up a little bit. A little elevated. Not to be mistaken for elevatored. Oh, now, I have been doing the live streams to try to settle down when things have been going wrong. I know when I had trouble recently with family losses and things like that, and I said I didn't want to live stream because I wasn't in the mood, and then finally I did, and I found that it took my mind off of things and was actually kind of good for me to live stream. Therapy, man, therapy. Your kids and family can let you down, but people on your YouTube channel are going to pull you up by the bootstraps. How about that? You guys are here to keep me going. Hey, it's Edits. Edits did a shout out. And I gave him his shout out, so there you go. Well, that's not a lot of grass, but that's okay. Put this thing away. Guess I gotta go pick it up now, though. What am I missing? Is it a ring in your ears or a guy behind you with a bell all the time? I don't know. Howdy, howdy, Edits. How you doing? Where's my quicker picker upper? I gotta go get that grass or it's gonna drive me nuts. It'll drive the farm wife nuts. You didn't pick the grass up. You ain't gonna get no cherry pie. Get in the kitchen, make me a cherry pie. Thank God there's no collision on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Andy. Oh, it's not waking. I didn't put the pickup down for some reason, which I thought I did. I must have hit the button twice. Carol and I watched a movie last night. It was okay. Anybody know who Hercule Poirot is? There was a newer movie came out in the last year or two with Kenneth Branagh playing the role. Haunting in Venice, it was called. And the time period was 1947, after the war. And they were doing a seance where somebody gets killed. And so Poirot, Hercule, it's 1947. He's retired. And he's kind of going to pot his mind and everything, because he's not doing mysteries and stuff anymore. He's not doing solving crimes and doing what Hercule Poirot does. And somebody that's his so-called friend talks him into going to this seance, which he doesn't believe in. And there's a murder mystery, and all of a sudden it piques him again, and he gets back into the swang of things. It was an interesting movie, only because I'm getting sick and tired of Hallmark Christmas movies, because that's all Carol's been watching for the last month and a half. And I was getting tired of being on a computer, so I went out and said, I'm going to watch a movie. Rebel Moon, ugh, God. No thanks. I saw parts of it. There was nothing in the parts that I saw that interested me whatsoever. It just looked awful. Funny part is, for those of you that don't know, Rebel Moon was Zack Snyder Zack Snyder, he's, I guess, famous director. He did. He took this story of Rebel Moon to Disney, and he pushed it as a Star Wars movie. And they said no, they didn't want it. And so he couldn't make it into a Star Wars movie because he doesn't own the rights. So he made the movie as not a Star Wars movie. But all he did was change some subtle things. Like there's a point where one of the warriors pulls out two glowing swords, but they're not lightsabers. But they're glowing, and they're like they scrape them on the floor and they make fire and stuff like that. But they're not lightsabers, so they can't be Star Wars. And I watched a video yesterday where they took the original Star Wars that had Luke in it, where he's on that sand planet where he's a kid and he's living with his uncle and aunt and stuff. They showed a scene from that, and they showed a scene from Rebel Moon, and they were like identical. What was happening to Luke was happening to this girl. And then they showed the cantina scene. It looked identical to the cantina scene in Star Wars. They showed about 6 or 7 different things as this story progressed that they almost took from Star Wars, the original Star Wars, and just changed the people and put it back in. It was unbelievable. Like they just ripped Star Wars off in it. And so anyway, I don't have any interest in watching it. As I've had it with Star Wars anyway, the way they've screwed it up. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm supposed to be farming and not getting upset with movies. Oh, I know what I need to do. Where's my farm house? I need to go in and sleep. Sleep. All right, here we go. I might as well sleep till 8 o'clock, so I'm going to have to sleep several days for that crop to grow. I could easily... Well, it already was made into a Star Wars movie. That's why I watched that. I couldn't resist because it said, what a ripoff of Star Wars. And I said to myself when I saw that, I said, well, of course it is, because he wrote it to be a Star Wars movie. Now, not knowing anything about the plot, and I thought, well, let me see what this guy's got to say, because you silly man, of course it was, well, it really was, though, when he started comparing it. It was a just at least 80% ripoff of the original Star Wars movie. They just swapped out a girl for a boy, and it's another one of these movies where they got a girl who weighs 90 pounds soaking wet, arms this big, just skinny little arms, and she's tossing around 120, 200-pound guys left and right through the movie. How is that possible? She's in there with her hands. They're fully armored and fully weaponized, and she's just wiping the floor with them. One girl and about 12 guys, and they're all 200-pound trained soldiers, and she's tossing them around like rag dolls. And it's like, oh, come on. Are they going to keep doing this? How long are they going to keep doing this? Physically, it's not possible for somebody that weighs 90 pounds to toss around a dozen 200-pound men that are heavily armed and trained. It's just not possible. And it's not entertaining anymore to me. Anyway, beyond that, are we having issues? No. No issues. I have no issues. See, and it's... All right. My corn's growing. My potatoes are growing. My sugar beets are growing. Wait a minute. I didn't have corn growing there, did I? This is supposed to be soybeans. Oh, that's the soybeans. All right, never mind. I thought the soybeans were over here because I remember saying soybeans, beets, and potatoes. There's my pig food, but I was wrong. Andy, where's the construction? Oh, here we go. All right, that's production. I'm looking for, see if this thing has oats. There's oil. There's the natural oil. Do I have to buy those? I do, don't I? I think I do. I have to buy those. Open production. Open. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Don't I have to buy these?
Your GE dryer is done.
GE dryer's done. Do I have to buy these? I don't think I do. It doesn't look like I do. All right, let me get something that would make oil. Let me see if I can put it in there. Get my pickup back. My truck. Where's my truck? Little Caesars, is that a pizza place? Trying to see what I have in there. I don't think I have anything that'll make... I'm in the wrong pew, aren't I? I'm on the delivery side. I was looking at the board when I drove in to see what crops I had. But I don't know. Soybean straw. It says it's empty. Oh, it's soybean straw. It's not soybeans. Oh, okay. Fine. Do they make greasy pizza? Because I like greasy pizza. The kind of pizza I like has a lot of stuff on it, like peppers and all the meats and lots of cheeses and weighs about 20 pounds. And when you try to eat a piece, the grease is running down your arms. That's the kind of pizza I like. My eyes are watering again. Is it 2 o'clock? Okay, so soup du jour. I gotta not have caffeine. My heart rate's up here, so I'm not gonna have any caffeine today. And I haven't had a soda since the live stream. Did I live stream on Sunday? I think I did. So I did have a soda over the weekend. That was it then. But I've been not feeling well. All I had last night for dinner was a bowl of chicken noodle soup because it's the only thing sounded good. Well, that didn't sound bad. Let's put it that way. And again for lunch today, Carol wanted to go get me some tacos, and I said, nah, I'm just gonna eat chicken noodle soup again. I just don't feel good. Anyway, cheers. Laura says a little dude that looked like Barney from the Flintstones. Did he look like he had a toga on? Did Barney was a caveman. Did he wear a toga? I can actually put things on my own farm, can't I? You know what I could do? I could put this thing actually right here and just drive through there and plop that shit in there. That's a good waste of space. I mean, that's using space, isn't it? Because look, that's just, I'd have to move something. Is it these things that won't let me do it, or those trees? I bet it's these things, but I'm not sure. Let's turn it around this way and see. Yeah, I think it's those trees that are not letting me do it. I could take those trees out and put this thing in here, and it wouldn't waste any space because I'm never going to use these clamps. I don't use them. That's funny. I could do that. I could do that. Let me try something here. Let me get out of here and try something. Oh, shoot. Too fast again. All right. Let's take those trees out. I know I can. And I still can. Even if I put that in there, I still could. But let me just see. I want to try this. And just take these things out. Were that the only two that were causing me trouble? I think it was. All right, let's go back in. I think I'm stressing myself out. For the last hour, I got into a stupid rant on stuff, and I'm just making myself sick, I think. So I'm not doing myself any favors. Okay, what's it hanging up on? Okay, there. I got it right there. Must be the tree. If I go over to that tree or that tree, that's what it's doing. But if I stay right where I'm at, I can put it in. Cool. Sweet. Now, if I go get some corn. Oh, sorry. Damn it. Sorry. How long's that been up there? You can't see it. How unprofessional. Remember what I always said. I'm a professional. Don't do this at home. Don't try this at home. I'm a professional. I don't know why I'm coming in here because I don't have any corn either. Jeez. Okay, I absolutely have nothing to do. So the only thing I can do is go back to the house and just sleep. That's all I can do. And in actuality, that sounds like something I want to do in real life too. Just go take a nap because I've got myself so worked up that I'm not feeling good. So there. I saw some guy, can't think of his name. He's pretty popular, I think, on YouTube. He's got like 6 million subscribers. And it said, this is my last YouTube video. And I thought, what? You guy's got 6 million. You're just going to walk away from that? You don't have to know a lot about YouTube to understand that if you had 6 million subscribers, you're making some decent money. You got 5,000, you don't make squat. I make maybe $200 a year. But with 6 million, he's making some bread. I don't know how you could walk away from that. What are you going to do? And I watched a little bit of the video, and I thought, it's going to be bullshit, because every time you see something like that, they're not really quitting. They're just saying, I'm tired and I'm going to take a 2-week vacation. This is my last. Okay, we just had a new year. It's what is today? Is today the 2nd or the 3rd? Today's the 2nd, isn't it? On the 1st, do you know how many videos I saw from YouTubers that was, this is our last video? And you think, oh my God, my favorite people, they're quitting? And then you watch it. Hey, this is our last video of 2023. Tomorrow's a new year. Jesus. Talk about clickbait. God. Yep, still growing. Still growing. Gotta go back, sleep some more. Should I take the Christmas stuff down? I'm too tired. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna do it. Put my walking boots back on. Let's do this again. I'm supposed to be a lot of things. I'm supposed to be 70 years old too. Clickbait. Still have the Christmas bait. I watched another one where these people, they're homesteaders. They're from Canada, and the wife always has skin tight pants on, and she's always kind of posing with that in their thumbnails. And so they were reading posts that they had, chat things. Comments. They were reading comments of people, and one guy said, "Why do you keep doing that? You know, you keep clickbaiting us with being in skin tight clothes and posing and that kind of thing. And in the thumbnail, she's all bent over and all that kind of stuff. And interestingly enough, her comment was that it's not clickbait because I take those pictures from within the video. So she said it's not like I put a bikini on and do a thumbnail where the top is falling off, and then it's in the middle of winter and I'm dressed up like a snowman through the whole video. She said I take the thumbnails from the video, so it's something you're actually going to see in the video. And so she says that that's not clickbait. And I kind of have to agree with her. If that's some people you're going to watch, how can you complain if that's what she does throughout the video? And you've been watching them for 2 years and you just realized that the thumbnails contain pictures of her from the videos? That's kind of silly. If you don't like that, if you don't like seeing somebody that's all bent over posing, then maybe you shouldn't be watching her videos. Yeah. I don't like what's on TV. Well, then turn it off. There's a button there. Cheers, JJ. JJ's out to dinner, huh? JJ, what's for dinner? You got to tell us. We got to know. He's gone already, isn't he? All right, well, back to sleep because my crops aren't ready. You know what I need to do? I need to figure out which crop I've got and how many times I have to sleep before it's fully grown. How many cycles? Scorpion would know. Scorpion, how many cycles do the crops have, or are they different? I think they're different. Each crop has their own cycle. So I should get a little chart and write down the crop cycles. The growth stages is what they're called. And then just come up here and sleep for 4 days or something. I could just sleep for a month. Well, no, wait, I can't because I have the game set up for every 24-hour cycle is a month. That's how my game's set up. Oh, Scorpion, remember the other day I was asking about why my crops kept needing to be rolled when I have that mod that says that I no need to roll. I went in today and was looking at that, and I thought it was that particular map. So I pulled that map up, and I was trying to figure out why it, and I went to the field, and it said this field needs to be rolled. Then I went out, and I looked in to see if the mod was in, and it was. Then I looked to see was the mod turned on, and it was. And then I went to the mod maker to see if there was an update in the mod, which there is not. But it says right on there that you can adjust the need for rolling in the controls. And then he specifically said where the control was. And he said it doesn't stop the rolling. It allows you to toggle between whether you want to do it or not. So he said it's right under the periodical plowing. So I went to the periodical plowing, and there it is, periodical rolling. So you can choose if you want to roll periodically, and I had it off. So, I had it on. It was on. So I had to turn it off. Now, it wasn't this map. It was a different map. So it was a new map that I was playing. And obviously the default is that it's on. So anyway, I fixed it. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lamb chops? Who's having? Oh, he's eating lambs. How could you do that? That's evil. Those poor little lammies. They're so cute. I've never had lamb. Has anybody else had lamb? I bet you Lori has. She's in lamb country, isn't she? Lamb chops. All right, so we're still not there. Got to go back and go to sleep. I've been sleeping all week. You told me that already? I'm 70 years old. Give me a break. I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Mainly because I don't eat breakfast. See, I even forgot that. I even forgot that I don't eat breakfast. I had to look at my haircut. The last 2 haircuts I got, I told Carol to leave the bangs on. So I told her this time to go ahead and cut it back. So she did. They grow back, but now I mess it up. They were starting to get frizzy and curly Q. So I said, yeah, just cut them back. They'll grow back. It's raining. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man, he's a snoring. Thunder and lightning. All right, the potatoes are ready. The sugar beets are still growing, but the potatoes are ready. And the corn is still growing. For crying out loud, how long does it take? Soybeans are ready to harvest. So we can do soybeans, but we can't because it's raining. So I guess we'll just go through and stop it raining. Is it stopped? Corn's ready. Potatoes are ready. All right, let's get harvester going. I'll go do the soybeans first, I guess. I don't know if I can get through there, but I'm going to try. I may have to go squarely. Hey, that's a pro right there. That's a pro tip right there. Serpentine. When you're driving through trees, serpentine. Nose is itching. I need a drink. I was watching a comedian one time, and his whole routine, he was really heavy set, and his whole routine over the years has been about his weight. His whole routine is him making fun of himself, basically. In a way, it's kind of sad. Well, of course, he's gone now. He died at 55. But very, very funny man in his routine. Sad man in real life, but anyway, said he went to a farm one time, and they had a petting farm, and they gave him a little lamb and a little, they gave him a little lamb, and all he could see was pork chops in his arms, and he saw the little lamb. He opened his eyes and saw the little lamb, and tears in his eyes, and he said, I'll never be able to eat lamb again. And the guy said, oh, okay, well, are you ready to move on? We're going to go to the cow pen. And he said, hell no. No, I want to go home. I don't want to see a baby pig or a baby pig, beef, because I want to eat hamburgers. All right. Is it gonna work? Let's go get the other one. We need to drop this header. I need a corn header. Oh no, I lost my tongue. My tongue is lolling out. Let's put it back. Drop it. Go find my corn header. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where anything's at. Everything's all over the farm. Woe is me. And I got to figure out whether I bought those other harvesters, the beets and the sugar beets and the potato one, because if I just leased them, I've been paying for a lease I'm not using. Andy's playing the fiddle for us. Andy's playing with vittles for us. Don't want to butcher or shoot them. Yeah, I used to be fine with that in my ute, but I never had a problem with it until one time I went hunting and I shot a deer I didn't want to shoot, and it bothered me. Uh-oh. Guess I'm not going that way. Yeah, over the years I've told the hunting story, but long story short, I shot a deer I didn't want to shoot. It was not my intention to shoot it, and I did, and it bothered me really bad, and I never shot another one. But I grew up on a farm where we butchered our own animals, so that butchering didn't bother me really. It's exactly why we didn't name them. We didn't make pets of our animals, because who wants to eat Frankie? You know, it's like, oh my God, Frankie's dead. Now we got to eat him. We numbered them. That's number 13, number 14. We didn't name them. We certainly didn't take baby animals in the house to feed. It's not that we didn't do it. I did have some pigs that I hand fed for a while. There was a runt that was going to die, and a real farmer would have hit it in the head with a hammer. That's what they used to do. If you had an animal that, like if you had a litter of pigs and there was a runt in it and there wasn't enough teats to go around, or he wasn't strong enough to fight his way into a teat, they just came out with a hammer and popped him in the head, because there's no money in a pig that can't grow, and he would just be taking milk from the ones that could. So survival of the fittest is what they used to call that. And well, of course we couldn't do that. We had a sow that had a big litter, and that's the exact thing that happened. The little runt pig couldn't get to the teat, wasn't strong enough to fight his way in. And so I did take him and hand feed him till he got big enough to take care of himself. But I didn't take him in the house, and I didn't give him a name. I didn't make him a pet, because that's what generally happens when you do that. The kids want to take it in the house and make it a pet. Well, that's not profitable. I mean, it's hard to do, because at some point somebody's going to eat your pet. Something like that. Number 52. Number 42. The Secret of Life. Moo. It's a coup. I need to go back and start this stream over today, because I think I ran a few people off. Oh, I'm not thinking of piglet stew. I'm thinking of bacon. Bacon. Pork chops. Pork chops and bacon. Ham. Ham omelets. I might as well ask for the Scorpion was a cook. What did you call the omelets that were like southern Texas, Spanish? Is there a Spanish omelet? What's a Denver? Which kind of omelet is it that has like vegetables in it, kind of? Y'all changed your mind to bacon? Bacon. I even like the smell of bacon. Lori said she didn't like the smell of lamb, but I love the smell of bacon. New phone has not got used to my lingo. Southwestern omelet? Well, my point was, Scorpion, my point was, it doesn't matter what kind of omelet you make me, I'm going to pour salsa on it. So I might as well order the one that is made that way. We'll have a cheese omelet. I pour salsa on it. We'll have a ham and cheese omelet. I pour salsa on it. Yesterday we had link sausages, ham, and egg omelets, and I poured salsa all over it. I just like it. I just like it with salsa. A veggie omelet. An omelette. An omelette. So Lori got a new phone. Did you get that for Christmas, Lori? What'd you get for Christmas? Did you get anything fun? I got CBD. I don't know if that's fun or not. I saw a guy on a YouTube that used to work in the CBD industry, and I guess he started out on a marijuana farm and moved to CBD because marijuana at that time wasn't legal. So I guess he had enough of being a criminal. So anyway, he went into the CBD thing, and he said he worked for one of the biggest companies in the world as far as distribution of CBD. And he said he could tell you that 99% of the companies that you get CBD from are scams. I don't know what he meant by that, because I wasn't really watching the live stream. I was just kind of going through channels and stuff, and that was what they were talking about. But anyway, and it wasn't what they were talking about. It's just something he said during this live stream about what he used to do. Somebody asked him, "Have you always been a YouTuber?" And he said, No. And that's what he was saying. So, but I don't know what did he mean by that. I don't know. Do they? It wouldn't be watering down. Do they sell weakened stuff for the same price that you would normally get something strong enough to do what you need it to do? Is that what he meant? I don't understand what he meant. It wasn't a subject I was that interested in, so I just moved on. Just popped in my mind. Commute time. Yeah, Scorpion's probably got the right of it. No, you got a replacement phone. Your phone screen kept glitching in and out of apps. Maybe you need new apps. So what did you get for Christmas then? Andy, what'd you get for Christmas? A new beer mug? I already said what I got for Christmas. Oh, I did get something else. I got a new sweatshirt, kind of it's not a sweatshirt. It's like a jacket, but it's not a heavy jacket. It's kind of a light jacket, bigger than a sweater, but smaller than a coat. And it zips up. I don't like pullover sweaters or pullover sweatshirts because I get warm. And if I get warm, I need to be able to open it up and get some air. I can't. I'm just ripping it off my head. So I don't like those kind. Amazon TV, the Fire Stick thingy, I just have the Fire Stick thingy. They do make another thing besides the Fire Stick thing. I've got two of them. I got one that's 4K that's in my room because I have a 4K TV. And then the other one's not 4K, and I've got it upstairs in the guest room. And then Carol has Roku. She's got two Rokus. I have two Fire Sticks, and she's got two Rokus. She's got one that I bought that was 4K for the living room, which is not a 4K TV. But when it goes out, I will replace it with one. So, and I've had the TV in there for 20 years. Maybe not that long, but at least 15 years. And then she's got one on her TV in the bedroom, and it's a Roku. And Jeff uses Roku because he bought a smart TV that came with Roku built into it. Money and whiskey. Andy got money and whiskey. I heard about the whiskey. I think you even told us what kind it was, but it didn't mean anything to me because I don't know the brands. Look, I'm wound up. I got my arms all tied together here. I gotta relax. I gotta learn to relax. Andy says he's got the firebox thingy. My niece bought me some whiskey. This one has Fire TV on it. Haven't opened it yet. You haven't opened it yet? What do you do on Christmas Day? You don't open your gifts? Or are you just busy cooking for everybody? That's probably the size of that. What else did I have running? Oh, it's done. All right, we're moving on up here. A windbreaker? Lawrence Powell got a windbreaker. Or are you talking about that's what I got, a windbreaker? What did you get? Is that what you got, Lawrence? Mine is heavier than a windbreaker. It's like a sweatshirt, only it don't have a hood. It's got a collar, and it zips up. So it would be something you'd wear in the fall, but it wouldn't be something you'd go out in snowy weather with, necessarily. Unless you were just going to run to the car and drive somewhere and then run into a house or something. How do you afford Apple TV? Holy smokes, you must be rich. See if I can get in this way. I can. I think that's the way I went out. All right, so I don't think that truck has anything in it, so let's put something in it. The box. Oh, you haven't opened the box? Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Alright, so I can turn him off because I don't need him anymore. I've got to get some potatoes and some sugar beets off. USB port to any TV. Jagan got something he hasn't been able to use yet. He got a projector. And don't know why. Anyway, we're going to have to get something to... I told him, you know, what are you going to do with that? He says, oh, I was going to watch TV upstairs. And I thought, well, there's a TV up there. You don't need a projector. I don't know what he's going to do with it. What have I got on the machine here? What am I using here? Okay, this is Beats. All right. Okay, this Beats. Go get some Beats. It's a USB, you say. Oh, okay. So my Fire Stick is a USB. Jagan's projector's HDMI. And he said he couldn't use it because he needed the RGB one cables. And I said, no, you don't. And that's not the right word for that. It's remember the old cables that you had that had a yellow one for video, a red one for right sound, and then a black for left sound. He said he needed that, and I said, no, you don't. The instructions tell you that if your TV needs that, then you'll need that cable. But your TV doesn't have that. Your TV has a HDMI connection. So I said that you've already got what you need. You don't need that. And I said, besides that, you don't want to go buy that. I got boxes of those kind of cables out in my shed. That's old technology. You're talking about TVs that you need a new TV if your TV uses those. Am I on potatoes? Yeah, I'm on potatoes. I'm on the wrong field. Of course I am. Of course I am, because I'm a professional. Lori says hers is HDMI as well. I'd be surprised if it was not. But the Fire Stick is not, because it's just a little stick. It's like it's a thumb drive is what it is. And so it's a what you said first, USB. It's a USB connection because it's just a thumb drive that hooks into your TV. No field found. You're on a field. What are you talking about? Okay, something's wrong. What? What's going on? It's still growing. The beets aren't ready. Oh, fart. Pardon my French. I guess the French fart too, don't they? Those French. They're always doing something. I guess the French just like attention. You know, they cuss all the time, and they fart and they do things like that in your general direction. All right, I got to go. Oh, wait a minute. I just need to drop that. Go back and get the right one. We're gonna go to do taters. Got to go back, all the way back. VCR cables. Yeah, maybe, Lawrence. I'm not sure what there is a name for them. I just don't remember. Because it's old technology. I don't remember. There's no need to remember because nobody uses them anymore. Well, some people do. I still have a TV that has HDMI and those kind of connections. God, what's the name of those things? It's some kind of plug. There you go. RCA plugs. That's what they're called. RCA component cables, or the plugs. It's RCA plugs is what they were called. I used to work for RCA. Then they became GE, General Electrics, and then they were bought by NBC, the TV company, the TV broadcaster, National Broadcasting Company bought GE. That was before. That was after I worked for GE. There we go. Tater time. You guys got it. You got it. They will used component cables. The Wii used component cable. Yeah, the Wii did. I still have two of those. I'd bought one, never used it, and it went out. How could that be? So I bought another one. And I set it on top of the first one. And the only thing we ever played on it was Mario Kart. That was it. Mario Kart's the only thing I ever played on the Wii. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. Oh, I gotta go pick up the soybean straw. We have soybean straw, and no use for it whatsoever. Why do you have it then? I don't get it. Well, I might as well line this up with the other one. And, oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I got corn in here. Let me see if I can reach it. Let me see if I can Reacher it. Carol got mad because I didn't want to sit down and watch Reacher at that particular time. She started watching it without me. So she's already watched all the ones that are out, and I've got to start from scratch. Have you watched any of them yet, Scorp? Okay, I need propane, so I got to go find my tanker. I don't think my tanker... Oh, what is that? What's in this? What's in your wallet? What's in this? Soybeans. What was I going to do with soybeans? I can't recall. What was I doing with soybeans? Sunflower, canola, olive, lavender. Lavender oil? Really? Well, that's cool. Because they did add lavender to this mod. Okay. Lavender, huh? Well, I don't have any reason to have soybean, I guess. Let's put it away. Hi, Fred. How you doing today? There you go. Cool dude with the shades. Yeah, I've been spending too much time on things that spread UV rays. They've been affecting my sleep and my eyes. My eyes are watering too damn much, and So I had something to protect me from UV rays because I got 4 monitors here. One of them's 55 inches, all beaming down at me all day long. So anyway, these block 99% of UV rays. So, and they got magnification on them so I can read the screen. What was I looking for? I was looking for my tanker. Did I even buy one? Good question. As a matter of fact, that's the question of the day. Does a rude man have a tanker? I remember having a tanker on this. I'm pretty sure. Just don't remember what I did with it. Wasn't it parked right here? All right. Damn thing. It's either too fast or too slow. There's no in between. No tanker. Tanks for the tanker. Da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Da-dun, da-da-da-dun. I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I don't have one. The easiest way to look would be to go to my my garage and see if I have a tanker. I don't see one. It wouldn't be under trailer, would it? Nope, it wouldn't. So I don't think I have a tractor or a trailer, tanker. Yeah, because there's no miscellaneous. There's no animal what's dinger. So I don't think I have one. So I need to buy one. Okay, let's see. I think it's under animal, mineral, vegetable. And it's Rude Man mod, so let's do it. Do it. There's 2 of them there, actually. One of them is $500,000. One of them is, no. One of them's 5 million. That'll hold 5 million. This one only holds 100,000, is it? So I'll go with that one. I don't need a real big one. I can't remember what I was doing that I needed 5 million liquid tanker. I don't recall. I don't recall. What happened to all those tractors I had? I had a ton of tractors, and they're all being used, I guess. I don't need a tractor. I need a truck. Hey, Rob, how you doing? That's a lot of milk. Yeah, it would be. I can't remember what I was hauling. I think it was slurry. I had a dairy farm that had 5,000 cows on it, and I couldn't keep up with the slurry or the milk, either one. So I think that's what I was using it for. Why did I need a tanker? Rob, when you back in school? Next week? You still got this week off? I can't remember what I was doing I needed the tanker for the life of me. It wasn't. Oh, I need propane. Okay, I got it. That's what it was. I need some propane. 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 There you go. Propane. El propano. Fred's back to work tomorrow. Holiday's over. We're in a new year. I got new year, new haircut, new things to bitch about. We're loading her up. Oh, man. It only took half of that. Well, isn't that special? So I need to turn that thing on, don't I? Corn dryer. Activate. There we go. Storing. It's storing it. And it's making it already. Look at that go. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. No more night shift either. Happy days. No more ever, Fred? No more ever night shift? Did you get a promotion? What's this here? What is this? This fertilizer? What is this? What is this? What's in your wallet? I'm curious now as to what's in that. All right. I got to do something here. This is driving me nuts. Boom, 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 boom. I done 10 years of night shift. I had enough. Doing late shift. What's late shift? Is that would that be swing shift? When I worked for when I was a lab technician, we worked shift work, and day shift was 8 to 5. Midnight. The other was 5 to midnight. That was the second shift. We call it swing shift, and then graveyard was midnight to 8 in the morning. Back to the office next week. Oh man, that sucks. What's Rob having? It's almost done. What is it though? What is it? What are you having? Jeremy Burnett's in the house. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? All right, what's in this? Bulk good. I didn't know I had this in here. Look at that. I didn't know I had this in here. Well. There's some lavender. Should we get some lavender? How much is that going to cost me? I don't see my money going down. What's this? Does it just charge you all at the end? A bulk amount? It doesn't. My money's not going down. Is this stuff free? I was going to say I didn't like this map. Now I do. My kind of map. Free's a very good price. Okay, I've got 344,674. And it did not cost me a dime. Holy smokes. What'd I say? Free's a very good price. All right, let me pull up the main map here. Oh no, look what I did. Oh no. And that's what I wanted right there. Okay, so go down to the road and take a left. Got it. Down the road, take a left. All right. Are you sharing, Rob? Be early shift next week. Are you sharing? Sure. Rob said he's sharing whatever it is. I don't think I saw what it was. Rob is having something with turkey. Something with turkey. Our night shift was 10 p.m. Yeah, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. That sounds like graveyard to me, pretty much. With gravy and potatoes. I'll take the potatoes. I like my mashed potatoes with butter and a little salt. Maybe a slice of bread and I'll make a sandwich out of it. Let's make some lavender oil. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I can make some lavender oil. That's going to answer the question whether I have to buy this place or not. What's this? What is it? I don't know what that is, but it's not the oil place, is it? Maybe it was. It doesn't charge you putting it in; it charges you taking it out. That's what I was thinking. I thought, oh, is my money going down now? Now we can go in and check out the oil machine. Lavender oil's turned on. It needs propane, and I just dumped the propane. Wait a minute. It says it's got propane in it. I didn't put any propane in here. How did it get propane in it? Corn dryer. Oh, I'm looking at. Never mind. I'm looking at the corn dryer. Sorry. I meant to be looking at this one. Okay, 2 lavender equal 1 oil, so it's 2 to 1, eh? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right on. I've made 2 already. Sweet, and it didn't take very much. All right. It doesn't take very much. I'm going to have to store it. Mashed potatoes. I like mashed potatoes. Roasted taters. Wifey used the final bit. Wifey used the final bit of turkey to make curry instead of chicken. How do you make chicken out of turkey? What? Wait a minute. Wifey uses the final bit of turkey to make curry instead of chicken. Okay, so if she didn't make curry, she can make chicken out of turkey? I don't understand. It's magic. I don't know. Women can do magical things with food. That's all I know. Well, there's no sense wasting the lavender, I guess. Even it didn't cost me anything. But I might as well store it. What else am I going to do with it? Should have grown it. I didn't know that thing was on the farm. I don't think I put that in. I don't have anything that gives me that stuff for free. Turkey curry instead of chicken curry. Oh, is that what he's talking about? Well, the way he said it, though. Turkey curry instead of chicken curry. I gotcha. I knew that's what he meant. I'm just trying to get him mad again. For some reason, Andy's always mad at me, so I figured I'd give him a reason. Andy. Andy's my favorite moderator. All right, well, it's 3 o'clock. I've screwed around, made everybody mad today, so made myself sick. Time for me to go, I guess. While the going's good. So Scorpion doesn't have to go to work physically until next week. So I guess I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'm going to probably jump to a different map on Thursday. Today's Eureka. I might go back to... I don't want to go back to the Scotland one. The head just bothered me. So I think I'll go back to that one that Scorpion and I are playing IRL in real life. Can't remember the name of it. I just don't recall. Taten, I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, I'll probably be on that one on Thursday because it's got really big fields, and I think that I left it where it's right in to start a harvest. So Tehran, that's it. Something like that. Tehran. That sounds like someplace over in Saudi Arabia or someplace. Tehran. That doesn't sound good. I want an American farm. It's supposed to be in Ohio, isn't it? Was it Ohio? I don't remember. Anyway, I got to go. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Be safe. Be well. And hopefully I'll see you on Thursday. Ta-ta for now. See you, Rob. Take care, buddy.